Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run OvenBreak. I'm going to be focusing on another trial. However, I'm not going to be focusing on this trial for the sole reason to get diamond rank. I'm actually going to be running this trial because I want to show off every single costume that this cookie has. Because recently with Dinosaur cookie, I recently got every single costume. As you can see, there's the normal one, just completely default, and there's the rare one being the luxurious family, and then there's the Pathfinder, which is the epic one. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Wait, Hyper, you idiot. These are not all of his costumes. There's some Halloween ones that you haven't had. There's like one Halloween one where he has like a giant dinosaur head on. Like, how do you not have that one, you idiot? It's seasonal. So I can't get the Halloween costume one unless if it's October. So we're just going to have to take what we can get and just talk about the primary ones that you can run with, which there's nothing else that we can do. Unless if I don't know, change my clock to October, but I'm pretty sure the game will assume that I'm either cheating or absolutely nothing will change, and maybe the game will think it's going to be out of date and it'll break. So I'm going to be running with every single Dino-Sour costume because since I already did the video for Diamond Rank, and only just Diamond Rank. There's no Rainbow Rank for Diamond Rank, or what? There's no Rainbow Rank for Dino-Sour cookie yet. Since I already got that one done, and this is still part of the Lotus event, I may as well just chalk this one up out of the board. May as well just get it out of the way. So with that being said, let's talk about who Dino-Sour cookie is first. If you don't want to care, then you could probably just go past this part. It's fine, probably until the running part. But of course, here's the story of Dino-Sour cookie. Highly enriched sour jellies were melted as ingredients for this sour cookie. The most important rule in baking Dino-Sour cookie was styling the sharp hairdo with sour cream mousse. Because he craves extreme adventure and loves dinosaurs, he practically lives in the Dragon's Valley. On one of those adventures, he met his companion. He accidentally dropped a fossil, but to his surprise, a Jellysaur popped out. Now these two have become the best of pals and set out on a dangerous adventure together. It's actually kind of cute how drop the egg, or like fossil, whatever the plug was, and the dinosaur comes out and it doesn't even try to attack you, it just considers you a friend. But you know what? Basically, Dinosaur is the definition of a dad. I don't know, but according to his skill, it says, rides atop his Jellysaur companion at certain intervals. While riding, the jump and slide buttons switch to left and right respectively. Use the left and right buttons to collect jelly chops that fall from the sky and avoid the Jellysaur Rex's bite. Failing to avoid the Jellysaur Rex's result in losing energy and dropping some jelly chops. After avoiding the Jellysaur Rex, earn bonus points per jelly chop collected. Level up for more jelly chop points. Basically, your dinosaur friend and Jellysaur instantly grows up to like full size, and you're running from an even bigger dinosaur, trying to eat meat. Confused? I know. But of course, there's some other things I could talk about with Dinosaur too. That being, one of them, being the pet, the dino egg, which according to the story of this creature, the little critter, even though it could hatch anytime it wants, the little guy prefers to stay safely tucked away inside of the egg. It's uncertain why it stays hidden. What is certain is that only it can break itself free. You can do it. I mean, if they're comfortable like that, then I don't know, I guess they're fine. They must have very strong wings to hold up that whole entire egg. And also, that's honestly a pretty design. I mean, stars on a green egg, pretty nice. Now, of course, there's two other things to talk about, being the associated treasures for Dino-Sour, which according to the first one, being the Dino-Sour hatchling. Wait, did I even read the story? I didn't even read the skill of the pet, did I? I didn't, I'm an idiot. According to the skill, creates Dino Pop fireworks on top of basic fireworks, or basic jellies at certain intervals. Collect Dino Pop fireworks to create a burst of Dino Pop jellies and restore energy a certain amount of times. Level up for more times energy is restored for Dino Pop fireworks, and more points for Dino Pop jellies. There we go. Now we can talk about the associated treasures, with the first one being the Dinosaur hatchling, which is only associated with Dino-Sour cookie, which according to the story of this little critter, after a long waited time, this Dinosaur has finally decided to hatch. Has it peeked out to see what the cookies are up to? Which is kind of weird how you have the anatomy, or like the evolution of the names of the Jellysaur. What, this is a Dinosaur, and Dinosaur's little companion is the Jellysaur, and they're being chased by a Jellysaur Rex. There's a lot of source in this place, plumbing Jellysaurs or whatever. But according to the skill, a Dinosaur egg appears at certain intervals. Collect the egg to make the Dinosaur hatch and run. The Dinosaur runs ahead and eats jellies and creates Dino Foot jellies. Level up for more points for Dino Foot jellies. Basically, you're trying to track its footsteps because it's basically trying to eat all those jellies and run away. Now, of course, there's also the Drakeling Claw, which I thought it would be associated like Snake Fruit or Longan, but no, it's only associated with Dinosaur, even though it's a dragon thing. But according to the story of this, young dragons are said to grow sharp claws as soon as they hatch. Just one light tap on a cookie and I don't want to think about the rest. Yeah, kind of scary. I mean, look how sharp that thing is. It looks like it belongs to, like, honestly, I was going to say a dragon, but also looks like it could belong to an eagle. But according to the actual skill, swipes in front of the cookie using the Dragon Claw. Obstacles hit by the claw are destroyed, granting points. After a certain number of uses, the next swipe will become an enhanced swipe, giving even more points. Level up for more claw swipe points. I guess I could equip the associated treasures just to show them off, which I honestly might as well do, only just because, you know, I'm not trying to go for a diamond rank or anything like that. I already have the high score anywho, so I'm just kind of trying to show off what the plumbing... Can I equip the other treasures and not, like, actually... Because... There. And equip that one. Why is it only replacing the first? It's only replacing the first! Can I... Or was it already equipped? Am I getting confused on this, or is it breaking? Okay, the game is glitched. I can't put it... Okay, well, I guess we can't do that. I guess we just have to run like this, because this game is absolutely breaking on me. So first off, we're going to be primarily running with the basic, the completely normal Dinosour cookie thing, which, of course, if you want to, you can change the effect on it, which is actually interesting, because you can change the effect, but you can, like, I guess, keep the effect while keeping the costume, which I find pretty unique. It's a little feature that I never even realized until now, but that's cool. But this is the default costume, so just the normal outfit. So just, let's go ahead and show it off, and then we'll show it off, we'll show the rest off by rarity. Basically, we're going to be running first with the probably normal default costume, then we'll be running with the rare one, and then the epic one. But as you can see, look at that Jellysaur's Rex. It has like a big purple tint to it with a tannish underside. And look how grown up the Jellysaur creature is. Like, seriously. Along with a Dinosour egg pet. Like, honestly... Just very adorable in general. Something... Oh, I'm burping. Even though I literally didn't eat anything in like over an hour. You know, that could be anything. I don't know. But, uh-oh, there comes another dinosaur. And they can't catch me because they just want the meat. It's so weird because they're trying to run after, like, I guess the meat. I guess they're trying to run after the cookie, I guess. Because, I don't know. Because what makes me weird, what I'm trying to say, is like, why would it be attracted to the scent of a cookie if it really would just want to go after meat? Like, was the cookie in the way or something? I don't know. But as I mentioned also, the Jellysaur straight up just grows up in the matter of seconds. And also just bashes down the rest of these dinosaurs. And it could be the fireworks too. But look at this. Bonk. This is how strong the Jellysaur is. They just destroy all those other dinosaurs in the way. Because you can't stop the Jellysaur. No matter how small and no matter how big. That is a brave Jellysaur. How can you even smell me? I'm on the underside. Excuse me? And also, why do those little rocks kind of look like oven mitts? Like, I'm pretty sure it's probably some sort of a sour candy because of the glistening on some of these objects. Like, for example, an object that I just went past actually kind of looked like a sour thing of tape. Like a little sour tape roll thing. I know it's kind of weird for me to say it like that, but you'll understand if it pops up again. Though, an interesting little fact that you may not know about Dino-Sour Cookie is that they're actually related. I'm pretty sure it's like a brother and sister thing. But they're actually related to Sour Belt Cookie, which makes sense because both of them are sour. Dino-Sour Cookie and Sour Belt Cookie, which makes sense. In fact, they actually kind of have a similar fashion sense with a little bit more of a radical-esque like sense with how, you know, Dinosour has like, you know, the tank top and like the bands and the camo pants, something like that. And not to even mention the haircut, like seriously. They're really much representing that ACID-esque style, which I'm pretty sure it was even Sour Belt who made Dinosaur's clothes. So, see, as I mentioned right there, those are like little sour rolls of tape. It's hard to, even though I literally just destroyed them, it's kind of easy to tell. And also the trial is basically based around what I assume to be the Dragon's Valley, but it probably couldn't even be that because, like, you know, I'm pretty sure that when you think Dragon's Valley, you probably associate it with like Pattaya Dragon, stuff like that. But I don't know. But I also assumed it would be Dragon's Valley because, like, you know, basically Dinosaur loves living in the Dragon's Valley, just like anything that has to do with the Dragon's Valley. Come on, eat the meat. Don't go after me. Just eat the meat. Get away. I'm about to fall right here. Do I have my egg? I have my egg. And the other dinosaurs are running in place. Yes, that makes a lot of logical sense. I'll get that. Will I have enough time to get that ingredient back? Yes, I did. Fantastic. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure there's going to be, like, the main purpose of the costume videos is just showing, like, aesthetic changes and, like, basically just showing off the differences, which I know the differences seem to be obvious just by looking at them in the menu, being like, oh, you get the, you know, the points boost and stuff like that. Like, you know, 5,000 points increase for the... What? I don't think those footsteps were correct. They didn't look perfectly centered to me. And I don't even think I made it that far to the trial before. Well, whatever. That's the default costume. I don't know what the plug was up with those dinosaur legs at the end. But hey, look at that. Extra rewards. 30,000 coins because I did something for a living. So the next costume we will be looking at is Dinosour Cookie's Luxurious Family. Which, look at that costume. That looks so divine and unique. I do want to try and look. Okay, there we go. Now, usually with the costumes, they have a story next to him. I just wanted to check if the default one had a story, but I'm pretty sure that would just be Dino-Sour Cookie's normal story. But if you look in the top right corner, there's a little exclamation point thing, which will show off the story, which says, according to the rare costume, Dino-Sour Cookie really hoped not to get stuck with Chocolate Latte in his designer lottery, but in the end, he ended up wearing a golden cape made from white chocolate. And while he kept complaining about how uncomfortable his new outfit was, and that he would never want to wear anything like it again, being dragged off by Sour Belt Cookie to take family photos will surely remain as a lifelong memory. Wait, so I'm assuming that Sour Belt doesn't mind the costume? Because this is interesting because Dino-Sour Cookie's normal outfit kind of coincides with, the Sour Belt brand, while this costume kind of coincides with Chocolate Bonbon's brand. But look how honestly fashionable it looks. Is there any sort of specific quote? I don't know. Oh, are you telling me to wear this to the Dragon's Valley? Yeah, it's not really fitting. I really hate wearing that Chocolate Latte outfit. Basically, yeah. And with costumes, they also have unique quotes alongside with them. So let's go ahead and see if there's any difference, not only just with the costume, but like anything with the level, like the trial. Oh, that's actually really cool. With the Dinosaur, with the Jellysaur, you can also see how it has a little like, what's the term, a saddle? Well, it has like a saddle on it, like some sort of a cushioning on it, and it also has a red bow tie. It's interesting because, like, I don't know what type of technology you can call that with the putting Sour Belt, like, yeah, it's the Chocolate Latte brand, or the Chocolate Bonbon brand. Chocolate Latte, however the plebby you pronounce that. But they've somehow maneuvered clothing where that no matter if your dinosaur friend is a foot tall or 50 feet tall, it can somehow fit it no matter what. Because even the small outfit's on the little Jellysaur. Look at it. It's hard to see, but it's literally close just on top of it. But then once it grows, it's just like, you know what? I'm not even going to rip out these things. It grows with me. So it's just like, oh, it's fashionable no matter how. At this point, you may as well just add a little top hat to the Dino-Sour, to the little Jelly-Sour. Because honestly, I want to call it the Jelly-Sour because, Dino-Sour Cookie. But like now, it's like, I know they're just normal Jelly-Sours. I swear, that's going to be so confusing for me. Not much of a real big difference with this costume, but the big difference in regards to score is that it gives an extra 5,000 points in regards to getting the Jelly Chops, which I know 5,000 points may not seem like much, but with how often you do consume the Jelly Chops and like how good it is with the skill, especially if you have it combined with a Magic Candy, you can get a solid amount of points from getting all of those Jelly Chops, especially like if you run it in a long distance, because it's also why I have the Red Egg Resurrection, because, it helps you. Helps you get more points and more gains. Oh, and also the bonus time, I'm pretty sure is different every time. Though, I could be different. Different by the essence of, I'm pretty sure the paths change. So it could be, up one way, or it could be down another way. Though I could be absolutely wrong on that. So if you want to fact check me and prove how much of a fooly idiot I am, then feel free to do so. But yeah. Also looks very suave. I'm not sure if they always held down his hair while sliding, but whatever the case is. Oh, look at that whole stream of like gold meat. Just a lot right there. And were those sour strands different? Was it me? Because before they were red. I know for a fact before they were red. I'm not going crazy, am I? I could have sworn those little sour things, those Sour Belt looking things, they were red before. But now I swear they were green. Like a limeish green. Or like more of like a toothpaste green. Am I going crazy, or was that always a thing and I just happened to miss it? Okay, so no, there's red right there. So maybe there's just two separate ones? I don't know, now it just confuses me. Now I'm getting confused by this trial and I don't like it. Because I could have sworn I would have spotted them before. Or maybe it's some sort of a treasure that caused that? I don't plumbing know. I'm already confused enough as it is. I'm already confused enough how a dinosaur can grow into clothing. Maybe it's like some sort of like an elastic thing? Which that doesn't even make any sense either, because that would mean, I think I got more points than last time. I think. No, actually, I don't think so. Alright, well, whatever. Well, yeah, weird dinosaur legs again, but there we go. We have the costume done for the fashionable Chocolate Latte brand for Dino-Sour Cookie. And also, I'm going to take the loot, free bags, and also my 3 bronze sugar crystals, which, if I do the next mission, I can get a bunch of Dinosaur things for the Magic Candy, which are good eggs. So if I don't have Dinosaur with Max Affection yet, can't wait for that to happen. So now let's go ahead and run with the last costume, which is the epic costume, being Dino-Sour Cookie's Pathfinder, which instead of a... No bonus effect. Did I not? Wait. Is this supposed to be... Why wasn't it selected last time? That's so weird. Huh? Oh my gosh. That's so weird. Why is it... Okay, well that's odd. Apparently, like, if you try and change your costume, it won't add the bonus effect. That's weird. Okay, but of course, with the Pathfinder, I think this costume is just awesome because it just looks so prehistoric and fitting for Dinosour. But of course, here's the story to what this thing means. Come with me if you want an adventure. There's no doubt Dinosour Cookie is an expert navigator of Dragon's Valley, but is he choosing dangerous paths on purpose? Well, you have to let's be fair. Look at him. He has the plumbing like red paint over his eyes, or like under it, whatever. The plumbing's giant dinosaur skull over him, which I'm not even sure if that's a dinosaur or whatever. It looks like a giant beast with tusks. Even a little Jellysaur who's now orange kind of looks similar to the Tiny-Saur, I gotta be honest, because it has the same, like, similar color shade. Even with a little Dinosaur, like, or dinosaur plumbing beast hat on him. The little fang necklace and also the red drapes with the different, like, prehistoric style clothing. And I'm pretty sure the hairstyle is different too, which I'm pretty sure there's interesting quotes. The Dragon's Valley, I know it well. Dangerous. Ha, this is nothing. I can find the way with my eyes closed. Dinosaurs are the best. Let's set out for a new adventure. I'm pretty sure the stuff about, you know, hey, this is nothing. What a pleb. What do you mean dangerous? It's really nothing to really turn your nose at, because I'm pretty sure that's the new stuff here, because, you know, they don't care about danger. They care about adventure. But here we go with the new costume, being the epic one, the best one that you can get. And look at the design of that Jellysaur. Now it's full design, and somehow the skull, honestly, it might just be me, but it kind of reminds me of a Cubone. And by the way, that dinosaur is different. It wasn't the same one as before. It's now blue. Because I could have sworn before it was like, you know, orange tannish, or like, oh no, it was like pinkish with like a different tint. I'm not sure if it was different with the other costume as well. Maybe it was and I completely missed it. But that dinosaur was different. Or maybe it was different the whole time, and just like every time the skill triggers, it was different as well. But if it changes depending on costume stuff, that's actually really unique. If it's just based on level and just like random stuff like, oh, well, we'll just have like this dragon, we'll try and bite you. It's not a dragon, it's a dinosaur. We'll have this dinosaur try and bite you and then swap it out with a different colored dragon. No, it's still continuing to be blue. And honestly, what I do love about the costume, primarily what I really love, is the skull on the dinosaur's head. I swear, like I mentioned, it really reminds me of like a Cubone design. Like seriously, it looks awesome. And I really think it does make the dinosaur look a little bit more like savage and prehistoric. I think it might just be the color design, like oranges. And I think it's kind of has to do with like, you know, a design like that kind of reminds me of like torches, like torch flames. Usually you'll have like the orange, you know, red, yellow and stuff like that. The average colors are fire. But also just with the dinosaur, like, it's not even, I don't even think it's a dinosaur hat thing. It's like a skull of some sort of a beast. Which I don't know what type of beast it could be. Maybe it could be like, I don't know, maybe a wolf. Something that somehow fits on a cookie's head. I have no clue. But whatever the case is, Dinosour really know how to rep it well. And who knew that if you wear less clothes, you become more brave? No wonder Ginger Brave is the plumbing bravest cookie that there is, because he has literally no clothes on. All we have to do is remove the buttons on him, and nothing can stop him. This is what I call bravery theory. And like I've heard stuff like, you know, on the Murphy's Law and chaos theory and stuff like that. So here's my bravery theory. The less clothes that you have on, the more willing you are to take risks and honestly go on more dangerous adventures, because you're in it for the sake of an adventure. And you're not letting fear hold you back. Because you have less clothes to work with. Why? I don't know. It could just be the fact of like insecurities, like, oh, I don't want to get my shirt wet. This is like my favorite shirt. But with this, it's like, who cares? I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for the gold. And that gold more like diamond, because I like going for diamond ranks, even though I already have diamond rank. So if it was a rainbow rank, that would be a cool update games. And now that I think about it, I also wonder, when are they going to add the hard mode trial for Lemon Cookie? Because Lemon Cookie was the one who won the hard mode trial privileges for the cookie trials in that one voting contest. So I'm not sure when that'll be. Was that in the next update? I don't think so. The one with Pot and Dino. I know the next update is going to introduce another like technical license thing, which I know is going to be agony to get through. But whatever. I have to get through it anyway. Okay, get through this. Oh, that's a lot of points right there, but I do have my egg, of course. Like this. And that. Alright. Not sure if that gave me any extra points, like any extra big high score. But whatever the case is, that's all the costumes I can show off, which I think the epic one, which of course, since it's epic, it's obviously going to be the most best. I could also get this too, those little dragon eggs. But I just think the epic one is the most unique one, because I think it's also changed the dinosaur. But I also like the one, I just like the default one, but I really like also what the epic one for the Chocolate Latte brand does, because it kind of rivals the brand of Sour Belt in their relations. So I think they're pretty unique. So if you can get any of these costumes, I recommend that you try and give them a shot. You just have to be lucky enough to unlock them. In fact, with the rare one for Dino-Sour Cookie, I actually had to buy it with rainbow cubes because I wanted to make this video. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have merch if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description if you want to check it out. It's called the Hypenese Hub. It's a fun time down there, and I'm trying to expand each and every single day. And last but certainly not least, there's another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.